Hey everyone. Today we have a five of a kind monkey game. And I know to some people this may be extremely disappointing because monkeys are very easy to win with, right? But obviously we're in custom packs. And custom packs, I feel like this is one of the places where it might be okay to do this. I will apologize in advance for anybody that ran into my team because we do get the 5 wins rather quickly. But yeah, let's take a look at my custom pack right now. I've changed the custom pack up a good amount, just trying to find different varieties and have fun with it. Right now, I believe this pack is set up for wildebeest and trumpets. So basically, what I was doing was kind of getting some scaling going on my team, just getting to the tier 5s and tier 6s, and trying to build teams that were multiple stegos with Highland Cow, Wildebeest, and everything has perks on the team except Wildebeest. So you basically bring in a base stats Wildebeest, and your stegos are scaled a little bit. Get a 50-50 Wildebeest, get 2 or 3 coconut triggers, and see if you can win the game that way without kind of scaling everything else. So yeah, it's a really fun pack. The first couple tiers, I typically don't change these tiers too much, no matter what build I'm going. Lately, I've been going a lot of Hatching Chick level 3 just to push the XP on the later tiers. But yeah, let's jump into the game. You'll see more of the pets and kind of how I typically play custom packs in the beginning. We're just gonna super fast forward through the beginning here. And yeah, like I said with the five of a kind monkey, it's typically a pretty easy five of a kind if you're going for it, but as you'll see in this run, it just kind of presents itself. I mean, of course, always go for monkeys. Try to get some scaling on whatever unit you're trying to pivot to for late game. Typically, I don't carry the monkeys too far. I just kind of use them temporarily. But yeah, when you get the super high roll runs, you gotta roll with them. And I actually typically don't go for five of a kinds as well. It's not really something I actively seek. But every now and then they present themselves, and you know what? Just change it up, have some fun. Uh, Whatever you gotta do to just have a little fun in this game, even if it's going with the extreme meta, which I know a lot of times for people like Grounded, that is not the way. Which I highly respect the super custom builds that you guys can find that nobody else does. I mean, I'm searching for them, and I've had some in the past, but I only recently started recording, so yeah, got some capybaras going, got a jellyfish to kind of just carry us, building up a Hercules beetle. I think next turn, turn 6, we don't really want to level up anything, so we're just going to kind of invest in like a toy, a lasagna, and just basically roll the turn down, not level anything up, and just sit on it. So we'll see what we get in level ups next turn. Typically, I would stack all the capybaras in the team and like roll and get really high stat stuff. But I had so many level ups here with the jellyfish, and I was like, I don't really need all the stats. I can just kind of see what I get and kind of make a pivot. But unfortunately, we get on to 2 lives, which is typical in my custom games. I go down to low lives really quick, and then I have to make a great pivot and then see if it can happen. But yeah, as you see, we got 2 monkeys and an alpaca. So we're risking it by I just said, hey, my jellyfish is big enough. I don't want to scale any of this stuff. Let's just start getting stats on the monkey, and hopefully we can survive. And we go down to 1. So it's a dire situation. Very dire. Luckily we have our other monkey and we get a crow, so we can get one of the monkeys too. So we essentially have a level 3 monkey worth of scaling after this. Ton of gold, so plenty to do this turn. Get a husky, get some more stats, and a banana pill presented itself. So later alpaca, let's just get the monkeys going. And already at this point, I'm like, all right, well, I never get crazy monkeys like this, or crazy pets of anything like this. So monkey's one that's an easy five of a kind. Let's just shoot for it. So yeah, we just get monkeys and alpacas in our shop. We actually don't even take the alpacas. I really am scared about this 1 life. so this jellyfish is not going anywhere for a while. We even say, you know what, we don't need the little husky scaling. Let's just get our monkey level up ready and try to roll into another monkey, or hope we find a banana. Spread out the stats on the monkey a little bit, and hope it's enough to carry us. We have 2 medium-sized units, which isn't bad. And I always risk kind of spreading out stats like this, kind of mid as we're entering the late game. I usually risk it because I can find if you can kind of bust through the mid game, it can carry you into late game more, having these units kind of set up already with some stats. So we get the other monkey, and yeah, just the extreme high roll carries on. Rearrange the order. This game, once I got to like this point, even though it seems pretty simple, just roll, look for monkeys, end your turn, I played it very, very slow. I was really worried because I didn't have equipment, and I actually don't have melon in this pack because I wasn't really concerned with melon because I was going for the coconut wildebeest. And a lot of times to get these teams built up, I would actually try to get like early mantis and just build up like a 50-50 mantis and then just compito him twice. And a lot of times I would, hit and then Fountain of Youth at tier 6 as well once I get him there. A lot of times I can get like a 50-50 level 2 or 3 stego out of the gate. And then I knew from there I could just, kind of throw a couple rounds and like get my team set up with those stego builds I was trying to go for. So find a lemon, which is great. That's exactly what we wanted. We put it on the medium-sized unit. We're going to really buff up now. And we get turtle, pill, lemon, oyster. So we might set up to sell the jelly, which is the last big pivot we need. If we can make this pivot and survive, we should be able to win the game because nobody's going to have this amount of scaling, right? So we take our turtle pill, we melon the unit that we're going to start buffing a lot. So trying to min-max here. Chocolate is great, we can level that monkey to 2, but I'm really concerned with that 1 life, so we go Stinky Sock. We don't want to lose. We're getting equipment now. As long as we survive like 2 more rounds, pretty much guaranteed to win, as long as we don't run into like a crazy scaled summon team. But you never know in custom packs, right? I mean, people could have multiple stegos already. Mammoth pill presents itself. I mean, we're just getting so many stats, it's ridiculous. And I'm really scared about that 1 life. So typically I would just greed from here on in my run. I wouldn't buy things like stego. I would buy things that invest in later rounds. But we want to win, or at least draw. Yeah, 8 wins. Turn 14. Get a pizza. So we sold the stego, so we're kind of risking it now. We need a monkey. What do you know? The high roll continues. So let's see, we have an 8-8 monkey. And let's see what it gets up to. 8-8 to 26-35. Oh, that's great. We're almost competing with a behemoth in 1 turn. But yeah, guy got a good amount of stats. So we're going to lemon in the back, just all the snipe protection. So now we have a 3-4 monkey in the front. Now it's a 23-34. So potential scorpion, melon break, and it's a small team in the front, so it works out perfect. And they're actually going for the vampire bat, and they have big leech. Looks like they couldn't pivot to triceratops or anything else besides the camel, so their stats are just too concentrated, right? We are just beefy. And there you have it, 5 of a kind monkey. All level 2s, which I was really satisfied with it at the end. I would have loved having like another lemon and putting front melon or back melon or something and having the fully aesthetic. But yeah, very satisfied considering this was only turn 15 and we're basically by turn 19, 20, we would have a full 50-50 team, right? We just cycle each monkey once more in the front. They all get 50 attack. Yeah, really crazy fun run, real quick, happened. So let's see what else we got. All right, jumping into a bonus clip here where we have a triple dromedary set up at turn 5, and we actually got the dromedaries, the 2 dromedaries to scale to 1. So a great setup, and I was gonna go clownfish to level up dromedaries. Then I saw this mantis and lynx, and if you watched the previous monkey video where I showed my custom pack here, the pack is kind of set up for mantis, just get one large unit early, and then just kind of survive to late game, and then compito the mantis pretty much as soon as we can, and set up a team for Highland Cow, Nyala Trumpets, plus a Wildebeest Stego combo, where everything has perks on it except for the Wildebeest. So the Wildebeest is guaranteed to get the Stego buffs. And yeah, immediately after the 5 of a kind monkey game, we get this run here. So let's jump into it. It wasn't the completely ideal because as you'll see, we run into some unfortunate luck. I think the high rolls finally caught up with us, where we're having a high roll game, but unfortunately the high rolls just come to a sudden stop. So a good thing we scaled with the 3 dromedaries, and we did it for 2 turns. So this turn we just purely invested into later rounds. So totally expected loss, but it's the first loss. 4 hearts left. We're sitting good. So combine the dromedaries. We're going mantis team. We have a weasel, level 2 beluga sturgeon we can feint, get an eagle so we can feint now, or we can feint later. You know, just get some stuff that we can feint, so we don't have to really spend the gold next turn. And yeah, because of our 2 turns plus 3/3 stats, and we're even greeting on our links even further. We're just keeping them in the shop and finally decide to pivot because we get a turkey. So we got a big lynx that actually matches up with our mantis now, and we're actually immediately getting him level 2, and we're feinting our level 2 beluga sturgeon, so we're going to get 2 dolphins with rice and have a lot of money to work with on our turn 9. So really good setup for turn 9, considering we didn't go for many like turn 7 level ups, right? We were kind of just going for the big unit, kind of riding it out till we get to late game. So we get our dolphins, immediately a chocolate in the shop, and I think, okay, we got a lot of things to work with here. Let's see what we want to do. We definitely want to set up for late game. We want some kind of scaling for whatever we bring in, just for a little bit. Just need like a little bit of extra scaling. The Stego is really good for tempo, and we can pill. Yeah, we took the chocolate on the eagle because when it faints, it's going to give us level 2 tier 6. So that kind of gets us ahead of the curve. We could just water of youth. I keep calling it fountain of youth. We could just water of youth whatever we get if we don't like it. So Stego to help us out in the meantime, even though we have 4 hearts, would not mind losing a heart or 2 just to prolong the game more. I like prolonging games as long as possible. I would love to draw, but I don't like really risking it. So I either kind of throw rounds or keep getting ahead of the curve or trying to catch up if I'm behind. So yeah, level 2 Highland Cow works perfect with our Wildebeest build that we're going for. So yeah, set up pretty good. Keeping the Stego just to help us. And yeah, we're getting pretty comfortable wins. So maybe we don't need the Stego. I've kept this elephant seal frozen with an alpaca. So I think we all know what's going to happen with that. And I believe this is the beginning of our high roll. So it's turn 11, right? We want Wildebeest. We have the whole team set up. I mean, we don't have a Stego yet, but we want Compitos for a praying mantis. And we want Wildebeest. And then we're going to scale with the elephant seal a little bit. And then just replace our elephant seal with a Stego. or try to turn our praying mantis into a stego. But the whole team is basically set. The lynx is here to stay. He's just extra utility to help us out. So it's pretty much there. Turn 11, which is great. I mean, that was a pretty strong team too, and we just roll through it. So it's funny how, oh, there's the first Compito. We get a Nyala, which is just more trumpets, which is great. So we could keep these trumpets. We could keep pushing Highland Cow. I take one Elephant Seal buff. That's the first Elephant Seal since I've had level 2. Just because I used that item and got the melon. I think I go a while, so I just turn 12, 1 melon on the Elephant Seal. Take our level up. Alright, let's just roll it. Compito again, the Nyala. Okay, that doesn't help us. That helps us in this weekly. But we're not going for achievements this run. We're just going for a fun custom build that, when built right in the end, is pretty much a guaranteed win. Sometimes it's hard to get there. Alright, turn 14, only 1 melon. We get a stego because we're just rolling. I mean, we're rolling past chocolates. Like, this is crazy. I decide, you know what, we can lose live. We're, 9 wins. This is not the team I want to win with, right? Let's get the team built at least. It's custom packs too, so when you throw rounds like this, you're getting behind the curve really fast. So we Compito again into a level 2 stego. We don't need that stego anymore, right? All we need is the Wildebeest. So we roll through the turn. I thought about putting that mushroom on the Highland Cow so the stego didn't activate on anything, and just so we were more set up. But I figured we should lose anyway, running this 4 squad. We've only used our Elephant Seal once in what it's about to be 3 full turns. So yeah, luckily they had a pretty well set up team. If I'd been spamming my Elephant Seal and gotten these guys to 50, probably would have won easily. So we just roll and we finally get it. But the problem is, we don't have enough money to put anything on this Highland Cow. If I could put something on this Highland Cow, it would guarantee a 32-32 buff on the Wildebeest, and then he would get his 1 coconut. So at least it's something, right? And we got the whole team built up. But let's go in the battle. I thought about putting front Wildebeest or whatever, but let's just run it. It's a full snipe team. Luckily, our Wildebeest survives, but they don't have much left because of our lynx, and our golden retriever takes care of the job. So we don't even get to see the coconut, but the lone survivor of the battle is our measly 8-6 Wildebeest that turned out to be a 48 when he survived. So pretty epic finish. I included this. Unfortunately, we didn't get the interaction I wanted, but I included it because the lone survivor, and that's awesome. So let's see what else we got. All right, final bonus clip of this video. We pick it up turn 10, 1 life, 3 wins, so we have a long ways to go, and it looks like we're in a world of trouble. Luckily, we have a stego. It helps us out a little bit. But yeah, level 2 turkey, that's kind of statted, so we can do things with this. We freeze the stego and roll down the turn, which is probably not the recommended move when you only have 1 heart and 3 wins on turn 10. But yeah, obviously we're in the same custom pack as the other 2 previous games, and yeah, we bring in the stego and we have the turkey because we know we want to pivot to a Highland Cow, Wildebeest, Nyala, a combination of all those things. So luckily we get our monkey, we get our Highland Cow. So yeah, all of a sudden this is looking incredible. We instantly get our melon, get a stinky sock to help us out, and put in our second stego. So yeah, great turnaround from what was looking like a completely dead run. we run into a Anubis team, a great team. Fortunately, we've just scaled a little bit. Although I don't feel like we've scaled that much this game, but when you pivot with the level 2 turkey, yeah, it just, with all the high tiers that have good base stats, get a good team. So, scary jellyfish. Wow. But the melon saves us. And yeah, the double stego. So we're staying alive. We're staying alive. We're just trying to build the team, really. I think I took that for potential equipment on the stegos. That's kind of like, and we get the wildebeest. So here we go. Wildebeest in. We don't have equipment on too many things, but I don't think we need it. I think the stegos are strong enough. Oh, the wildebeest got it. And yeah, there's the first time we see the official interaction that I was going for. So that's great. And we won that pretty comfortably. So this game turned around very fast. And we actually decide, at least for this round, to go separate wildebeest unless we find something else that we like. So not even going for level 3 Highland Cow, literally just looking for the equipment so we can spread, hopefully the stegos will spread out the stats. If they get 1 to 50-50 like this, 50-50, so be it. That's fine. And yeah, it was just enough with the lemons. So yeah, this is really fun right now. I was really happy with this whole setup because not only did we kind of get it so fast with the high levels, I know it's turn 15, so it doesn't seem really fast, but like it's hard to like roll into the pets that you want exactly, right? Especially trying to go 2 wildebeest, which was not my plan at all, but this kind of worked out because I totally forego scaling. So we're stuck with, what would this be, 16 trumpets? And then so if both of these are level 2, we're going to use up our 16 trumpets and get no golden retriever, right? But I'm fine with that. So I think the goal is just everything level 2 and ride it out and hope it wins. So let's see how this turn goes. Level 2 stego, probably the best thing we could have asked for. 1 wildebeest, and yeah, let's assume we win. Get it to level 2. We just want to see coconuts. I don't know why I necessarily have my Highland Cow in the front. Probably not the best move, but hey, coconut getting through the rhino there. I want to go back to that real quick. The video is about to end, so, and I just spoiled it. But anyway, that was a really fun. We'll super fast through the turn again. So if you guys didn't see this interaction here, it is so great. So again, Highland Cow in the front, probably not the smartest move because we would have had a good interaction regardless here. But they have Tiger Rhino set up, so 8 damage of the first enemy and repeat, so it does 16 damage if it kills. So this is just meant like they have snipes to weaken, they have octopus to weaken, and this is meant to just roll through teams. And that's exactly what our wildebeest is set up to counter. So now we get the perfect interaction. Doesn't kill us, no snipes, roll through the rest of the team. And if you guys saw when I reversed this, level 2 wildebeest, which is perfect. If you guys did not see the spoiler, get ready for it. So we face up against elephant, blowfish, tiger, and they got a leopard cooking with a level 2 skunk. The skunk activates before our stegos, which is ideal situation to counter the skunk. So not too worried about that. What I am worried about is whatever's going on here. I mean, mushroom, pineapple too. This is scary. So let's see what happens. The stats get split perfectly. This is our ideal interaction here. Lemons absorbed. We get our coconut. We only have 1 trumpet left. Because of the skunk. I didn't realize that. The skunk reduced our Highland Cow health, so we got fewer trumpets. So we actually get no coconuts on this guy. It wouldn't have mattered really because it was only the 1/1 elephant. But yeah, elephant, tiger, blowfish, way too strong. It fizzled out after that. We got the whole build done. But anyway, that's the whole build. Hope you liked it. Catch you for the next one.